Hello again, we're the Whisky Brothers. I'm Robert, this is Noble, this is Gary, and tonight we're going to do something that's completely different from what we've done before. We're going to do a blind tasting. Now, my wife has been so nice to buy us a bottle, bring it here, not tell us what it is, pour it, and hide the bottle from us. The glasses may be a clue. It could be a whiskey, a scotch, an Irish whiskey, Canadian bourbon. We're not sure what it is. So we're going to taste it and try and figure out what it is and
see where we go from
yes,
there.
exactly.
Perfect.
Well,
So she hides the bottle like every time.
yes.
Awesome.
That's always hides it.
Like every time.
That's a safe thing to do, I think.
Absolutely.
Hey, let's do it.
So,
Okay.
let us find out, sir, if I may.
Okay, I will just pass this to Robert.
That one's yours.
Oh, that one's yours,
that's
yes.
mine. Yeah.
Thank you. Well, we'll see what the nose is like on this.
Oh, that's a bit different.
Do you feel some kind of corn or something? I don't know. Feels like
Definitely more grainish. And
I don't know.
It's definitely a different nose. It's a different
yes,
scent than
different
I'm
what
used
we've been
to.
trying, exactly.
I don't know, what would you call that? It's almost
The
sour.
Is this,
Like
I find a sweetness to it almost.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I thought about that. That's what I thought.
Well, let's see what it tastes like.
Definitely
Ooh.
sweetness.
Very sweet. I taste the corn. I didn't smell corn, but I can taste.
Look at that. My nose
Yes.
is amazing.
there you go.
I definitely taste the corn.
Oh, that's outside my wheelhouse. This is something I've not
Yeah.
tried before.
Let's try a little more.
See, I think I know what type of thing it is, but
So do I.
but that's definitely outside my regular, well-trodden whiskey paths.
Almost tastes like a bourbon to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got that sweet kind of soury corn grain.
Yeah, I'd say this is
Yeah.
definitely, but it's not like any bourbon I've drunk.
No, so most of the bourbons I've tried I haven't really appreciated. So I'm more into the Scotch and Irish whiskey myself.
There's one or two, but not very many. But this is definitely different for me.
I
It's
would
quite
say
smooth.
I would say something with the sherry gas because there's a sweet side. So I don't know. Probably some.
Yeah, it's definitely. I don't know. It's got a finish to it. There's definitely.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of curious to find out because my palate is not. It's not giving me any clues. I know it's a bourbon, but I don't know. But there's something more to it.
Yeah. It's smooth though. I find it quite smooth.
It is smooth,
Yeah.
and there's no. It's not strong. No.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not an unpleasantness or anything, but it's just a different flavour that I'm not used to.
Yes.
So I would guess bourbon itself.
Yeah, but it's a bourbon. There's some sort of finish to it. It's either finished in different casks or there's a flavouring or something.
Yeah, it's
isn't. Yeah.
There's an aftertaste of sweetness anyway. It's smooth. And what
But
the
it's-
price you guys will guess for this one?
Geez, I don't know. I would say $50 to $60.
I think you're probably about bang on there. Actually, I was thinking the same thing. Probably in the 50-60 range because it is definitely smooth. So I'm thinking it's probably. I mean, the quality's there. It's not like it's an unpleasant drink.
No, it's
or
just
anything
different.
like
Something
that.
we
It's
haven't
just something
tried.
different.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
But
like,
I would say in the 50 or 60 range.
but you know what? The Wayne Gretzky ice cask whiskey we try, like, we know, I feel so similar, and that one is around $70-$80.
Maybe that's it.
Right, maybe.
Well,
So I feel so
yeah.
similar. Probably I would guess 65 in the middle.
Okay.
You know, in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I'm guessing it's a bourbon. I think it's an American
I think
bourbon.
it's a bourbon too.
Do we unveil?
Crown Royal.
With the bourbon mash, is it?
Yeah, it says bourbon mash.
Okay. So basically, they've made a bourbon. They can't call it bourbon because in order to be called bourbon, it has to be produced in the United States and it has to be 51% corn. I know this.
Okay.
And 95% of bourbons are made in Kentucky.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can make it anywhere in the States, but that's where they make all the bourbon.
Yeah, see, this is outside my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I've tasted a few bourbons, but
Yeah, that's a smooth version of a bourbon.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely outside my comfort zone anyway.
Yeah, but I think what they're trying to do is make a bourbon, but they can't call it bourbon, but it is similar to a bourbon that you can have and not have to worry about the trade war that's going on
Exactly.
right now.
Yeah.
So it's smart that
if
they
you
came
want
out
to
with
buy
this in the
it.
right time because that's what's going to happen. People are going to see the increase in the price on the bourbons, and may migrate to this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, also it says Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Look at that.
Yes, but
if
they
you want to
have-
buy something Canadian, here you
Yeah.
go.
And maybe they mix it around Toronto. I know the distillery is in, I think it's Gimli, Manitoba, right on Lake Manitoba, or right on Lake Winnipeg.
Gotcha.
And I know they got 50 warehouses, and they have 1.5 million barrels,
Wow.
and
That's a big production.
quite a bit. And they have right now I think they have about 5 different varieties, and they ship a lot of this to the States. So
Oh, I can
hopefully-
believe it. Mind you,
Yeah.
like you said though, I mean, I honestly thought that this was an actual bourbon
Yes.
when I got the taste on it and that finish.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, so we're on bourbons today. So
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like for the very longest time, you couldn't call a Scotch whiskey Scotch unless it was produced in
It
Scotland,
has to be produced
right?
in Scotland. Yes.
So, and champagne has got to
The
be
region in
produced
France.
the region,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So, I think this is a very clever ploy on behalf of.
Absolutely. Because
Crown
they've got the
Royal.
word bourbon there.
Yeah,
Bourbon mash,
Yeah, so when the
It's-
prices start to climb, people will probably be migrating to that. and
Yeah, so
pick
we'll
that up.
ask Lily, what's the price of this one? I don't know, she's hiding somewhere.
Somewhere. I work at the liquor store, so that's about a $40 bottle.
$40?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a little more than the regular one, but not much, by about $5.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I guess 65, so it's cheaper, but that's actually worth $65. So,
Yeah.
and if you want to try some bourbon that's made in Canada, so for $40,
Yeah.
it's worth a try.
How would you rate it? I'd give it an 8 out of 10 for a bourbon, because I thought it was quite tasty.
As a bourbon, yeah. I mean, it's definitely got that body because it fooled me. I honestly thought that was an actual bourbon. 7.5.
Okay.
I would go 7. But that actually feels like bourbon. But when it comes to bourbon, I want it to be from US itself. So I don't know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
imitating. So I would go with 7, 100% but $40, that's a good thing
Yeah.
because all the whiskeys you're spending more than that.
For the price point. I
Yes.
think
Yeah, and that's a
it's
guess. I don't
actually
think it's any more than that, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, for $40, it's worth a try. Try it and let us know.
Yeah.
and it's Canadian. What more do you want?
There you go.